Hello everyone, Dr. Casen coming to you from the Drugless Doctors, and I have Amy here with us today, and I am really excited when I was thinking about this, and it's been a year and a half since you have joined our Drugless Doctors family.
It has.
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing. It's very amazing.
And you have two growing, vibrant girls that I just know it's been really a blessing to work with them and to help them grow. So let me ask you, when you first came in, how did you find out about us and what were you looking to improve?
So when I first heard about you guys, it was actually through a friend who is also seen here by Dr. Anthony.
Yes.
And the girls and I had been battling some viruses and sicknesses for a long time.
Like how long?
So it seemed like back to back we were getting sick for 6 months straight. So I was kind of at my wit's end with everything.
Yeah.
And one of our friends had mentioned that she does chiropractic care with the Drugless Doctors. And so I called and got a hold of you guys and came in for an evaluation, and rest is history.
So what has it been like? Because has this been your first chiropractic experience ever?
Yes, ever.
Isn't that awesome?
It is very awesome, and our health has changed dramatically since we started coming here.
What's been the biggest thing, so in your own house? So if you hear, she said she was having 6 months straight of viruses.
Mm-hmm.
And as chiropractors, if you're watching, you may not be aware that your brain and your nervous system communicates with everything, especially, I know, working with your neck, your mid-back, and especially the type of work that you do too.
Yes.
Those areas needed a little extra love, as I would say.
Yes, they
So
did.
what has improved since you've been getting adjusted?
So my posture was pretty awful when to be frank. When I started coming here, I had been under a lot of stress. A lot has changed in our lives. So we were going through a lot before we came to the Drugless Doctors. So my posture was really suffering with all those major changes, having 2 young kids, a lot of hunching and, accommodating to their level and everything. So my posture was awful. And that was kind of affecting pretty much everything in my life too. So definitely had lower energy levels with all the sicknesses. We couldn't get our energy levels back.
Wow.
So
now it's better. It's all
way
better.
better.
And
Yes.
your posture's better. I know you're able to do things.
Yes.
You have energy at the end of the day.
Yes.
Now let's talk about your girls. So how old are your girls? How old's Bryn? How old's Lily? And what's been improving in their lives?
Lily is 7, Bryn is 5. They have both been growing a lot in their balance and their posture. When we first started coming here, I was shocked to see that one leg was shorter in each of them than another. Lily was having recurrent ear infections. She and Bryn and I were all sick same times, recurrent sicknesses. Her ears were really, really bad. Constant antibiotics she was being put on. They were talking about surgery for her. And I was just looking for an alternative to get her healthy. So once we started doing chiropractic care here and getting on a better diet, she was having less ear infections. And then finally they just went away. We never had to have surgery. Bryn was having some GI issues with different things that she was eating. It turned out like a lot of this was based on, the gluten and the dairy and sugar and everything that we had been consuming. So once we made those changes, we really saw some big improvements, and the chiropractic adjustments helped us sleep better too. Each one of us had like way better sleep at night with those adjustments, and the girls have been thriving.
Isn't that awesome?
It's just amazing.
I just love hearing that, and especially like no ear tubes.
No ear tubes.
And your primary actually said, when we said like, when's your follow-up, you said like they didn't want to see you. They they said, come back. What was it, like in a year or 2 years? Or
She said if you have any problems, you can come back.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So their nervous system is healthy. I think the biggest thing when working with little ones and kids, you might think chiropractic care. How can chiropractic care help with kids? But when we think about running and jumping and playing, and I know with your girls, dancing
Yes.
and singing and slips and falls happen every day.
Every
but
single
being
day.
able to help to improve that has been really just incredible. So if parents are watching right now, is there anything you would share with them, especially you never experiencing chiropractic care before?
Yes.
What would you say to someone that's watching us right now that is hearing about your awesome improvement and with the girls?
So I would say chiropractic care here is very gentle. I know with a lot of us who haven't had chiropractic experience before, they might think it's rough and you're cracking bones and doing all kinds of like crazy maneuvers, but that's not
wrestling.
what
No
wrestling patients here.
patients.
So with children it's extremely gentle. My girls have loved it. They love Dr. Casen so much. They love you so much.
I think they're going to be great chiropractors.
Yes. But I mean, it's just, you can see an immediate difference with them, like energy levels, balance, sleep, GI systems working better, everything. They have really enjoyed coming here and seeing you guys and getting care.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank
So if you're watching us and you don't know what to do, and maybe you've been looking for a different approach, and maybe you've tried everything, or maybe you just haven't even considered chiropractic care for your family, now is a great time to find out if we can help. So schedule an appointment, talk to us, talk to your loved ones. You'll be glad you did. Bye.